Hello everybody and welcome back to the Hills of Tuscany, where in this episode we're going to be continuing our seeding operations onto this big field. We'll be getting rid of the rest of these trees and we will be ploughing this field here that we're going to create. So let's get right into it. We are going to need a tractor to get the seeding underway. We'll just use this little Fent, that should be fine. He's already hooked up to the seeder, good to go. So we planted oats in the last episode in that field there and the big one on top of the hill there. So we do want to do something different at the moment. Canola is the only other thing that we can seed at the moment that I want. So we'll get canola underway here. We are in field 77. So let me see if I have a course. I do. We can clear the current course, load the seeding, activate that. And I just need to see where the start area is. It is up the end of the field, so we'll just drive this tractor down to the other end, get the worker going, and then we can get on to some other projects that are underway at the moment. I'm very excited for this one, guys. We're going to be expanding the farm, making more money than ever. It's going to be good fun. I am very excited. If you haven't checked out the last episode, make sure you go and check that out. I explained a little bit about the new recording technique that I've got going at the moment. Let me know if you guys like what's going on. It's more about how I present myself as a YouTuber, how I engage with you guys, and how I actually talk on the recordings as well. So it's a bit of a change. I want to be more engaged with you guys and, yeah, sort of be a little bit more comfortable with what I'm doing and produce some better content. So this guy's all set up. He is good to go. He is seeding away, getting the canola in the ground. We do have a patch over here that didn't want to cultivate, or the rock picker decided to chuck a hissy and didn't want to pick up the rocks. So there are a little bit of rocks around here, but I'm not too worried about that. It shouldn't affect the yield too much, given it's just in this area here. So we want to clear out some more of these trees for the new field that we were talking about in the last episode. So I want to plow a field sort of in here up to the end of this big field here. So it is a long, skinny field. In the last episode, we talked about what we wanted to do with the field. I think we're going to look at something smaller, like might do carrots or parsnip, or possibly even doing some olives or some grapes or something. So we'll look into that. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys what you want to see in this little area here, and I will do my best to do it. But for now, let's cut down some trees, get them loaded and stacked, and over to the sawmill so we have a blank canvas to work with. Alright guys, so we're just grabbing the last little bit of wood here, just stacking it up into the piles here. We've got an astronomical amount of wood. That is crazy. I didn't think I'd get that much. So it is done. We have a big area here ready for an olive grove or grapevines or a small paddock or something like that. So it is excellent. I'm very keen to get this underway, but I need to go and do something that I have completely foreshadowed and forgotten about. I need to roll the fields because they're fresh after seeding, right? So I need to go and roll them, and I don't actually think I have a roller. So let's have a look at whether we can buy one. There is this one. There is some other big ones. I believe we can probably just use this little one. That'll be fine. I mean, it is wide enough. So 41,000. We'll probably just lease this. I don't think we need to buy it just yet. So we'll go and pick up the roller, take it over to the big field and get it started. I totally forgot about it, and I figured we may as well do it before it gets too dark so we can get it done. So we'll take this over to the big field, get it started, and then we can worry about picking up the rest of that wood and taking it over to the sell point. Alrighty, let's get this guy unfolded, and we'll most likely have to set up a course play map for it as well. So I judge that pretty good. So let's go into course play here, We'll need to go to here, create a job, course play fieldwork, open that. The headland corners we can just do round, that's fine. Number of headlands 2. Let's generate the course and have a look what we're looking at. It does look very good. Okay, so let's get this guy started. Let's just have a look to see whether we are... Yep, we're set, ready to go. First waypoint, and away you go, buddy. Go and get that field rolled. So we should see the texture change as well. Yeah, which is perfect. And any other small rocks that I might have missed will get pushed down as well. So that is perfect. This guy's going to be happy doing his job. All good to go. This guy's happy. He's seeding away. He's nearly done. He's about 3/4 of the way through the canola. So while we're waiting for this guy to finish, let's jump in our big truck and go and pick up some of the logs that we just cut down. I really do like the look of this area here. I think it's going to look great with a little field or some other productions or some olive grove or something there. So if you have something you want to see, let me know down in the comments below. I'm open to all suggestions, whether it be productions, olive fields, carrots, stuff like that. So let me know down below what you want to do. Okay, let's auto load some wood. There we go. Auto load. There we go. He's going to load all of it up. All nicely stacked in the trailer there. Perfect. That is excellent. Now, I'm not going to move while he's auto-loading this time. There we go. So we'll stop auto-loading and go to the next pile here. So it's all nice and neatly stacked. I hope that I haven't cut it too long so it doesn't overlap like that. Let's auto-load this. Perfect. We should be able to switch the pile here to pile 1, and that should load at the front. Yes, it is. That is perfect. I'm hoping we can fit all of this on the truck. It might be a little bit tight, but I'm sure we can make it work. We can just do a dodgy load here or there. Looking at how much wood's there, I don't know how successful this is going to be, but let's load it up and have a look what we're working with. There are some bigger logs in here as well, so... Ooh, it might be close. I think we can make it work. Hopefully. We don't want to overload it too much though. Ooh. Okay, I think that's all that it's going to let us do. So let's put the straps on. Wow, that is a very, very full load. Alright, straps are on there tight. The wood's not going to go anywhere. Let's head over to... Can I head that way? Oh, I don't want to go through the forest. That seems dangerous. So let's head over to the sawmill, load what we can with the wood, and any extra we're just going to sell straight to a sell point somewhere. I'm not sure exactly which one I can sell to, but we'll work that out when we get there. So let's head over to the sawmill, load what we can, and then we will sell the rest. Okay, into the sawmill here. Let's see how much wood we can get rid of. I'd like to get rid of all of it so we don't have to go and sell it straight away, but at the same time, I would like to actually fill the sawmill so I don't have to keep on logging to keep it going. So let's go over to the trigger point here, see how much we can get rid of. Hopefully, it'll be all of it. Ooh, that was most of it. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. So if we go over to our production area here, we should be able to see, once it loads, there we go. The wood is absolutely full. That is perfect. So we're going to be producing lots of planks, lots of furniture for a long time. 100,000 litres of wood is nothing to be shy about. So let's just re-strap this wood on. Okay, let's head back to the farm. We'll pick up the rest of the wood that we left on the ground there that didn't quite fit into this load, and then we'll go and sell this wood straight at the sell point, and we should get some money for it. I don't know how much money we're going to get for it, but we can't do anything with it at this stage, so any money will be good money. So let's head back and load up. Okay, loading up with the last of the wood here. We should have a little bit. I don't think I'm quite close enough to that area there. Let's just move a little closer and then it should load up for us. There we go. Okay, let's put the straps on it and stop auto-loading. Now, where can we sell some wood at? Let's have a look. It should be probably towards the top. It should just be normal wood, right? So there's wood chips. That doesn't really help me that much. Oh, here we go, wood. So where can we sell it at? We can sell it at the farmer's market, which is perfect. That is just around the corner, 3,100. That is the best price we're going to get for a while. So let's head straight over to the farmer's market. I believe it's just over there. And let's see what sort of money we get for this load. We got 4.2 ton of wood. So hopefully we get a little bit of money. I didn't realize it was $4,000 per, I guess it's per 1,000 liters. So hopefully we can get a bit of money. And if this load sells for lots, then I guess we'll be deforesting this whole area and getting some money that way. But yeah, let's take it over and see what we get for it. Why we would be taking this to the farmer's market, I'm not 100% sure. Maybe there's some farmers around that want to make some furniture or something. I'm not 100%. But nevertheless, we are here. Let's see what sort of money we can get for this. Now, I believe... Oh, let's stop. Okay, I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Let's load it all back on. And let's go... I might have to, actually. Let me just back it up here properly. Oh, let's... Okay, I'm good at reversing, I swear. Alright, let's load it up just to the side here, and let's start unloading here. Z, I believe. Yep. Nope, that's nowhere near the sell point. Neither is that going to be. Okay. We might just have to manually do this, I think. Okay. So how does this work? Where's the sell point for the farmer's market? Is it around the back here? I think it might be. Let me just have a quick look here. So this is what? Oh, that's the grain mill. God, that's loud in my ears. Alright, let's think about... we might just have to load this back up. Which is excellent. So I'm pretty sure this is the farmer's market from memory. Let me just have a quick look on the map here to make sure... where are we? That's that field there, so this will be this one. Nope. This one. That is the farmer's market. I don't know exactly how to sell it. Let's have a look at some other sell points that actually have a trigger box. There is a sawmill and carpentry. Let's tag this place. We'll have to go forward a little bit more. And just load this up again. Okay, it's a little bit out of the reach here of the trailer. Let's chuck this over here. There we go. Put that on there. And I believe the sawmill and carpentry... Oh, it is over there. Oh, it's because I bought that place. Okay, next one, the 0 kilometer shop. Oh, my dear lord. Where are we going for this? I believe this is the one. Yeah, over there. Okay, let's go on a road trip. Sorry, mate. I'm in your way. Log truck in the way. So, let's take this truck over there. Is there an easier way to get there? Not particularly. We're just going to have to go to the road, hang a left, and then follow it all the way down. So, let's go down to the 0 kilometer shop, see what we can get for this wood. Hopefully, it's a bit of money. If we can't sell it, if there's no trigger box, or if it's been a bit glitchy, then we might just have to hold on to it until we can put it in the sawmill. But let's see what happens when we get there, and we'll go from there. Okay, we're just pulling up here. There is a trigger point around the back there. I believe I should be able to get this truck and trailer in there. I just got to be able to maneuver properly. Swing out wide here. And then we should be able to... Oh, no. Okay, let's... Oh, okay, we're stuck. Peak of realism. Let me just grab this and pull it over there. There we go. Okay. What am I stuck on? I think it's actually... Yeah, I think it was just the wall. So if I just unload that, is that going to be a thing? Can I do that? No. How is it that I can do this? How can I switch this? Rotate. Nope, that's not what I want. Shift unloading position. Plus and minus. Nope, that doesn't work. Okay, let me just unload. Okay, and let me just see whether this works. Just grab some of this wood, chuck it. Oh, chuck it up over here. It doesn't look like it does work. Is there a trigger point somewhere that I can use, or it doesn't look like it? Okay, let's chuck that back on there. We'll just have to hold on to it I don't want to show the loading position. Where's the... oh, no. Where's... Okay, there we go. Now we're set. So, we're just going to have to hold on to this wood until we... oh, I'm totally going to get stuck in here. We're just going to have to hold on to this wood until we need it in the sawmill, which isn't a huge issue. A little bit inconvenient because it is just going to sit on the trailer until it's needed. But until then, we can just hold on to it. But for now, I need to try and get out of this place. Everything's stuck. Okay, there we go. Okay, let's head on back to the farm. It is getting dark, so it's nearly time for bed. And yeah, we will go from there. Wake up bright and bushy-tailed in the morning. Alright guys, it is morning. We are done with the rolling of that field over there. So what I'm going to do is, rather than roll these two fields here ready to go, I believe this one's already grown a little bit as well. Yeah, have a look at this one. It does need rolling. I don't know if I can roll it now that it started growing, which is why we worked deep into last night trying to get that other field rolled. And this one has already started growing as well. There are some weeds in there which we can spray out. That's not a problem at all. We'll get onto that later on in the day. But for now, we're going to get started on this brand new field that we're going to get set up. So we're just going to move the truck out of the way for now. We can just park over here on this dirt pad that we have sitting here doing nothing for the moment, where the old maple syrup production used to be. So we'll jump in the John Deere. We will hook on the plow, ready to go, and we'll mark out the field to where we want it to go. So I believe I don't want... oh, Jesus, my keys are sticking at the moment. I don't know why that's happening. Oh, don't hook it. Okay. My keys are going a little bit crazy at the moment. I don't know what's going on. My turning keys are sticking. Strange. I think it might be some sort of glitch. Okay, so let's line up here. I want a little bit of a gap between the two fields. I don't want to be like straight onto it. I think that's probably big enough. So let's create fields. Let's lower it and see what it looks like. Okay, I believe that should be... yeah, that should be a decent size, I think. Also, what I want to do is I want to record this field. So then we have it mapped out in our course play ready to go. So let's record this. Let's start it up and let's go. Now, I want to keep this line as straight as I can. So there's no... so that doesn't happen. That's fine. We can stick with it. But ideally, you want to turn as little as possible. Trying to keep the line straight. Especially on this first run. We don't want to expand the field further left than what we need to. Like we did back there. But that's totally fine. So you can see we've got a nice straight edge here. There's no jaggedness to it. We need to go a little bit further right. There we go. Straighten it up again. Okay, and when we get to the ends, all we're going to do is just stop. We're not going to worry about lifting it. We're not going to worry about doing anything because we want to get the edges as square as we can. So we want to line up this front edge here to the corner. So we'll go a little bit further here. We can just pause that for now so it doesn't mess about too much. There we go. Now we can lift the cultivator, or the plow, or whatever, the disc, whatever you want to call it. And now we can line up with where we want the other edge of our field to go. So we can just get it set up here. Nice and straight. As straight as we can anyways. Okay, that should be okay. Hopefully it doesn't mess about too much. Okay, that is perfect. Now we want to hit play on this. It's a little bit jagged, but it won't be too bad. It'll sort itself out once the work actually gets going. And then this edge here, I kind of want to feather it out a little bit. I don't want a square edge here because of the trees and things like that. So I want to go over to here, and then I want to line up with the edge of this track here. So I'm not too worried about that. We've destroyed half of it already, but once we get back here, now we can worry about getting our straight lines back. So you can see we've got a straight line there. Just working on trying to keep it that way so it doesn't go too janky on me. And then once we get to the end, we're going to do the exact same thing. We're just going to stop so we can get a square edge on this field. So then it'll look good. It'll actually farm good, so there's not any crazy bits going on. So once we get lined up here, so we want to stop as close as we can to the edge over here. So I'm thinking about there. So from there we can lift up, we can pause our course play track, and now we can line it up once again. So once we get over here, we can line it up nice and straight here. Or as straight as we possibly can anyways. So once we are as straight as we want it, now we can lift. And so I'm hoping that doesn't mess it too much. That's not too bad. So now we can play that. Send it over here. It isn't quite straight, but I'm not too worried about that at the moment. And then from here, we can now link it in with this other. There we go. Okay, so we can stop recording. We can save this field. And now we should be able to just go straight into course play. And then we want to create a new folder. Yes. CP1. So from here, we can now load the course, activate that. Target's not, okay, yeah, I get that. So where is my course? Where'd it go? I think it's gone. Nice, okay. I haven't done this course play stuff in quite a little bit. I might have to do this field manually, which is not a problem at all. Oh no, don't do that. Damn it, we might just have to print. We might have to do some painting. That's fine. Okay, let's lower this down. Now, let's get into plowing this whole field. Ready to go. We'll have to plow it, cultivate it. We'll have to spread a lime, all that good stuff. We'll do soil samples as well. So we'll have to do the whole works to get this field up to scratch. But for now, let's just get it mapped out. We'll get it filled in. And then from there, we can look at, getting it ready for the planting. And we also need to spray some weeds, but we can worry about that when we get to it. Alright, let's get into it, guys. Let's get this field sorted. Alright guys, so that field is completely plowed up, good to go. We've got it mapped out, all filled in. Excellent stuff. So that should allow us to get some more profit off of our crops once we get this seeded and harvested. Good to go. So I just need to clean up this little bit here. So I'll move back a little bit, go into construction and landscaping, into the painting, and we'll just go into the grass. I'm sure that will be fine. And there we go. Perfect. Okay. There we go. It's all cleaned up. Good to go. So I think that's going to do it for this episode, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. In the next episode, we're going to be spraying these fields, getting all the weeds out of them. We'll look at continuing on to prepare this field ready for sowing. We'll need to take soil samples. We need to get the pH and nitrogen up to where they need to be. We'll get rid of the rest of the logs that we have sitting on the trailer over here. Good to go. We'll also check out some other stuff that's going on with the logs. We'll possibly deliver some planks and furniture to the sell point. And I believe that our soybean field over there, that little one there, is good to harvest. So we've got a lot to do in the next episode. But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button to keep up to date with all of the Farming Sim content, which will roll over into Farming Sim 25 very, very soon. Until next time, goodbye for now.